So guess who joined our family? Hey guys, McGregor on the Haida Gwaii for our Island Adventure. Alright, it's been a while since I've done an update on what's going on here at our Island Adventure. So let's go take a look and see how everything's working. Alright guys, so this is Breezy. I'd like to introduce you. She's the latest addition to our family. Great Dane. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Hello. And look, there's little Libby in the back. Liberty, what are you doing? You coming too? Come. Ooh, what are they doing? Big dogs, little dogs. They all get along. How cool is that? Alright, the other Frenchie showed up. Good morning, China. Did you just get out of bed? China's 10 years old. Libby is 4. Okay, so one of the most frequent comments I've been getting in the last year is, haven't seen a solar update. Is your solar system working? Well, let's go take a look. Alright guys, so we're in the basement where the solar comes into the house, and we'll take a look at my Xantrex controller. We peaked out at 1.4 kilowatts. This is my Magnesign inverter, which is working flawlessly. Right now, my state of charge, I'm at 80%. You gotta remember it's only about 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's doing pretty good here. Batteries are still working awesomely. My battery box is down here. These are US AGM L16 batteries, 390 amp hours each. There's 4 of those. So that gives me more than enough power for what we need at this location. And again, this stuff is all 10 years old and still working amazingly. So, does solar work? Does it last a long time? I say yes. So, according to the weather report on TV this morning, it was supposed to be sunny and clear. Definitely got a little bit of clear, but it's definitely not sunny. Notice that they haven't had the weather report right in months, but I guess it's everything else with the news. Anyways, the wind turbine doing well. Still going, 15 years old, and still cranking out the power. The one new thing we've changed here is the weather station. The plastic on the weather station just couldn't put up with the salt water and sun, so after seven years he died, so I got a new one, and it's actually kind of good and it's really accurate. Let's go take a look at that. Okay guys, this is the new indoor weather station terminal. Basically it gives you a outside temperature, inside temperature, gives you current wind speed, top speed for the last hour. You can go back history back to a year. It gives you the current wind speed, which is 0 right now. And it gives you a feels like temperature. So if it's really hot and humid, it'll feel hotter and it'll reflect that. Nice thing I like about this is this section. And this is the forecast. And it's saying cloudy. Where the news says, oh, it's going to be sunny all day. Beautiful day. But this has been really accurate. And it's bright and cheerful. Alright guys, so here's our chickens. We got only 3 chickens. We had one die, unfortunately. She just keeled over and was gone. So, anyways, chickens, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing this or not. Got 3 chickens, I got 1 laying. This is a red one's Fatty. She's almost 5 years old. Never laid an egg. She's just a big fat chicken, just eats. And but she's still going. Beauty. Because I mean, obviously she's a beautiful looking chicken. She used to lay every day. She was like just a good producer. And then all of a sudden she just quit. Smokey is a gray chicken. She's inside. She's actually laying right now. She's actually been the most consistent. So we got 3 chickens, 1 laying. Don't know about chickens. Okay, let's take a look at the solar greenhouse. A lot of questions on the solar greenhouse and is it doing and what's it doing. So we'll open up and see. Okay, in we go. Just let me put the door stop here. And as you can see, it's pretty green. So basically in the solar greenhouse we grow obviously tomatoes. I got cherry tomatoes, and if we look in here you'll see there's like thousands and thousands of tomatoes, or I'll say hundreds anyways, and it's just growing wild, crazy. Anyways, there's a combination of cherry tomatoes in the front section and full-size tomatoes in the back section. Total of 64 different plants, tomato plants. Quite a good thing. Green onions, we love green onions just as a basic herb to throw onto almost everything. But I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 21 of those. Got some chives, good seasoning. Zucchini plants. Oh, these guys are lovely. They grow. So I got 6 plants in here, and they produce just stunning zucchinis. Get 3 to 4 a day out of here. Look at this guy. He's ready for picking down here. Yep, he's ready, and there's more coming. Quite a few more coming. So they're good producer. These are my cucumbers. They're just starting now to produce, which is nice. This is a different variety, and they give us they're a long English. So this guy, he's about 6 inches long right now, and he'll grow to probably 16, 18 inches long. Very, very nice cucumbers. Okay, behind me I've got my pepper plants. I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 of those. And they're just coming into flower now, which is kind of nice. So as you can see, we got a nice full bloom of flowers there, which all turn into peppers. And they should be starting soon. Nice. Alright, question I get all the time on my Endless Breeze exhaust cooling fans. These are now 6 years old. I got 2 of them in here. This one runs off of a solar panel connected to a battery and a controller, and basically it's thermal activated with this switch. Now what this switch does is once the greenhouse hits 30 degrees Celsius, it'll engage the fan and it'll exhaust the heat out. The fan is located at the top of the greenhouse, and the reason for that is because that's where the heat is. So it exhausts the hot first, and then the cool air comes in through the vents in the bottom. I'm going to show you that. Okay, so basically all the way around the greenhouse there's a flap on the bottom, and that goes to the outside, and that lets cool air in. So on hot days I just open those flaps, and the fan exhausts the hot air, and the cold air comes in from the bottom and cools down the greenhouse. The other fan is a solar direct fan. It runs directly off of solar panels, and the girls are going crazy. Anyways, there's 3 solar panels on the top of the roof there. There's 2 15s and a 25 or 20. So that gives me a total of 50 watts to run this Endless Breeze. And whenever the sun shines, the fan is running. So what it does is it circulates the air around the greenhouse and just keeps the humidity kind of relative, and it helps with actually pollinating the plants. So this has been running for 6 years, flawlessly. What else we got? Oh, the pump. Let's go look at that. Alright guys, so this is my pump system for watering the greenhouse. Now if you're not aware, the roof acts as a rain catchment center. Out back, if we can see it through the wall, those big yellow things out are 25,000 liter barrels. And there's 2 of those. So it gives me a total of 50,000 liters of water. And it's all done through rain catchment. Now, this is my 3rd pump that I've had to put in here. And the 2 of them, first ones I bought, were a very expensive, and honestly I'm not going to give the name out here, but if you looked up electric water pumps, it's going to be the biggest brand name out there. So I bought one of those. Within a year it failed. I bought a second one, $350 again. Boom, it died 6 months later. I got this one from EcoTemp. EcoTemp makes those cool portable propane powered hot water heaters that you can run off grid. Okay, they're awesome. Kenny Var's got one, KVOMC. Actually, there's quite a few people that have them. But this pump, okay, was $40 delivered, and this is now 5 years old, okay, and it's still working. It's amazing. Awesome, awesome investment, and I'll show you how this works. Alright guys, so below my endless breeze is thermatically controlled. You can see a green hose running down, and there's the pump way in the background there. He's on that post. Now he runs up a hose, goes across the ceiling, blah blah blah, down here, and to this guy. This is a nozzle, and there's a lever on it, and I just flip it on. The water comes out, and the pump kicks in and just pumps out of the big tanks in the back. Turn it off, the water stops, the pump stops. This is a perfect way for watering your greenhouse, and having the long enough hose gives me the ability to go around the whole greenhouse and give everybody a nice drink. And it's so easy. You want water, you turn on the switch, you got your water, turn it off. Here, let me go. Turn it on, you got water, pump kicks in, turn it off, water stops, pump stops. Nice. Always gives you a good, I think it's 40 pounds of pressure, so it's pretty good. Alright, there's the solar greenhouse update. Everything's working beautifully as they should. Alright guys, so these are my 2 25,000 liter 2,500 liters drums for rain catchment. As you can see, this one is full right to the top, and this is the one that I'm currently using. And okay, he's going to be hard to see down there, but he's actually still half full. So we haven't had a lot of rain here lately, so we're in very good shape with the rain catchment. As you can see, the water comes off the roof down these guys into the chamber. Garden hose goes into the EcoFlow pump and gets used in there. So got lots and lots of water, which is very, very nice. So there's the crew. The little Frenchies. And where's Big Dog? Here comes Big Dog. Amazing little group here. What are you guys looking at? I think somebody's looking at a deer. Is there a deer over there? Yeah, could be a deer over there somewhere. Anyways, everybody's quite intensely looking. Alright, let's go check out the solar shed, see what's happening in there. Alright, let's go into the power shed. Power shed is going on, flip the lock, and in we go. Here's our e-bikes. Electric boat bikes is the Mariner, and that's the Yukon. Both these, we keep them out of the rain, stored inside. But we also got a battery charging system in here too that runs off of the wind turbine, and there's 3 solar panels on the roof, so it gives you a total of 250 watts of solar power plus 400 for the wind turbine. This is cool. This is my new Greenworks Pro 60 volt self-propelled electric lawnmower. I'm going to do a video on this because this is a pretty amazing little lawnmower. This is my system coming in, running with a Ecotech 1500 watt pure sine wave inverter. The controller is actually hiding over there, and it's a Morningstar controller. Right now my battery's at 14.1, 2.9 amps coming in, and we're at 100%. 9 o'clock in the morning. Not bad. 400 amp hours battery bank down below. So you guys just enjoying the so-called sun? Everybody's out. Alright, here's the wood stove. Still looking like new. This is an amazing stove. Drolet Power Pack stove. Keeps the house hot all winter. Nothing but good to say about this stove. We've got to be 5 years old now, 6 years old. Still like new. Crazy. Love it. Alright, so I'm in the process of getting the wood ready for winter. I've almost got the wood shed full, so I think one more truck full, maybe 2 more truckfuls, and I should have enough for the winter. Paddle boards. Wow, we got these, and are they a wild? These are body glove. They're inflatable paddle boards, and they're actually a lot of fun, and they're super light. But when you blow them up, they blow up to 13.5 pounds, and it's like rock. These are totally hard, totally firm, but they are totally light. They pick them up with a handle. And I mean, you can pick them up and carry them with no problem. So, these are really cool and a lot of fun. The Morova Pro, let's go take a look at him. Are you looking at the boat? Are you? Are you looking at the paddleboard? Yes. I know, big suck. Alright, let's go look at the boat. Okay guys, so here's my Hydroforce Morova Pro boat. The one thing I've added to this thing, which makes it really easy, is I've added a wheel kit. Now the wheel kit is something you really want to put on, especially if you're trying to maneuver this thing by hand, because it's actually quite a good sized boat. But this makes it just so much easier to launch too. Alright, got a cover for the Blackstone tailgater. Got to do some cooking videos and show you guys how well this works. Blackstone tailgater barbecue, pretty amazing. Okay, so strawberry plants are doing well. They're producing nice batch of strawberries, and whoa, we got a new couple of new trees here. Let's go take a look. Alright guys, so this is our new cherry tree. This is a sweet cherry tree. It's 2 years old, and we just got it this year and planted it. So hopefully we'll have maybe some cherries, maybe next year. That'll be kind of awesome. Also got a blueberry bush. So we're looking at adding fruit to our green facilities here. Got these, actually I bought 3, and 2 of them died. So they never actually even made it here. So mind you, we ordered them from place in Prince Edward Island, and for some reason, I don't know why, they took so long to ship the stuff that maybe by the time that they even shipped it and we got it, it was probably too late in the season for them. But we got one that grows, and we've got a garden center here now that they'll be stocking them next year. So we'll have blueberries next year. Cool. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up what's going on here. You can see a lot of the stuff that we've done years ago hasn't required any updating or changing. The solar is working well, the wind turbine is working well, the solar greenhouse is working well. We've made some modifications to changed the water pump out. We've made minor changes, but basically the stuff we put in has been working really, really well. And if you do it right, it lasts a long time and works for you. Alright guys, Norm McGregor on the Isles of Haida Gwaii for Island Adventure. Take care.